back into the leveling I go. Recording has started. Yay. You know, I should probably edit these videos one of these days. Just go through and get rid of the whole talking bullshit when I'm here at the character select screen. Eh, what the hell? Why would I bother doing that? Sounds like it would take effort.
Work.
Yeah, screw that. YouTube isn't worth effort, you shitting me? It's not like people make money there anymore. No. Oh, what's a way to get likes on my video? Oh yeah, just to say Google Plus sucks. I think that's what people say now. Got a lot of skill points I can spend. Oh, now that I think about that, where's mending?
I've learned something new. Gavin, are you feeling better?
I am, thanks to you.
Gavin, are you feeling better? Well, I'm no longer hunched over, grabbing and holding what's left of my intestines inside my body. I guess you could say I am okay. Unfortunately, I was given tickets to Justin Bieber, so I'm questioning that right now.
You have a true hunter's instincts, Valiant. That's exactly what we should do. When the stag appears, we shall give chase until it tires. Together we will harry it, and then the beast shall be ours.
You know what's kind of funny? The Fraps thing isn't showing up, isn't showing the, overlay. Huh.
Ah, the white stag appears.
I may have case.
Alright.
Step lightly. We cannot alert the stag to our presence. It flees. Now white stag is ours. Excellent work, Valiant. But now I must leave, and I will be taking the white stag with me. You're welcome to come, of course. Your skills as a hunter would be an asset to the court.
The Nightmare Court. Who are they, and what are you doing? Gavin, the stag must go back to the grove. Keith is waiting for us there.
No, my noble friend. The white stag is coming with me. Once we turn it to the nightmare, the stag will be a powerful weapon against the dream. It is a manifestation of hope and faith. In nightmare, it will be just the opposite. A creature of despair and hatred. Through its power, the pale tree will be freed of the chains forged by Ventari's tablet.
A weapon? Gavin, this is wrong. The white stag is a peaceful creature. You can't turn it into something cruel.
Cryptize Midnight entered channel.
Hey, man.
Come with me.
Hey.
You would be celebrated, possibly even knighted by the Grand Duchess herself.
I'll never join the Nightmare Court.
Ah, that's a pity. It grieves me greatly to turn predator into prey, Valiant. But I cannot have you interfere.
You know, we probably should know this guy was evil. He has a goatee. No other Sylvaris have goatees.
A loyal friend. Now a good day.
I have a goatee.
Are you a Sylvari?
Oh, well, no, but...
Must be a cat nearby.
I'm fast as the wind.
So, Furdock, when are you going to do your video?
I'm already recorded. I think this is water.
But you lost to it last time.
As I was pointing out that I was surprised that the overlay that I usually have for Mumble isn't showing up.
You know, I found mine to only show up intermittently. It doesn't show up every single time.
This is one of the few times it hasn't shown up, so...
Keith, I need your help. Gavin, the hunter working with me to try
Well,
Oh, wait, are you already doing it? You're on your Snugglepants.
Yeah, of course I'm doing it on my Snugglepants. Of course I'm recording.
And that Ventari's tablet was evil. He said he was a member of the Nightmare Court.
The Nightmare Court. Thorns. You were right to come to me. They believe that Ventari's tablet has turned the tree away from the original nature of the dream. They embrace pain and darkness, and they claim that Ventari's lessons have corrupted the Sylvari and the Pale Tree.
Corrupted us. Can't they see that they're the ones who become poisonous?
They believe their own lies. Come, Valiant. We must discover where the court is holding the White Stag.
I agree. But how?
News of such a prize will have spread among the courtiers like wildfire. We will go to Erin's woodlot and spy upon the court. They I often go there to recruit new courtiers, but we must be subtle, or they will flee without telling us anything. Meet me there, and we will devise a plan.
One chapter ends, another begins.
The Nightmare Court is gathering. We must proceed with caution. I cannot approach them. They know who I am, so I'll watch from a distance.
I don't understand why we allow them to gather at all if they seek to corrupt everything.
On those rare occasions when they bloom in public, they vanish as soon as the wardens arrive.
If we can't approach them, how will we free the White Stag before they corrupt it?
I cannot, but you can. You're a newly awakened sapling. They'll be eager to recruit you. Speak to them cautiously and earn their trust.
I will. Perhaps I can persuade a recruiter to follow me back here. Then, together, we can force the recruiter to tell us about Gavin and the stag.
Excellent. But before you go, a warning. Do not listen to their lies. If you become corrupted, there is no cure.
You know, the way they talk
You
about the
like
Nightmare
yellow
Court,
bracelets?
it's like they friggin' have an STD. If you become corrupted, you have no cure. So it's AIDS, right? This is AIDS? Is that what it's talking about?
Your eyes should be open, yet they are closed to all but the teachings of long-dead philosophers.
The centaur Ventari, the human Ronin, neither were Silvari. Why do we lend their words such credence?
You know, this Nightmare guy actually has a pretty nice looking shield.
In its shadow,
Stop emoting and show the shield again. There you go.
rooted in foreign ground and trapped forever.
I say no. And so should you.
He uses a pistol and a shield? What?
Dream is not
Oh, engineer.
It is light and dark, love and anger, good and evil. So are we.
Come to us in the forest, saplings, and we will teach you more. We will give you freedom and give you the truth.
That was, fairly disturbing.
Interesting. I have to admit, they made a few good points.
I will convince you.
What do you want? Speak quickly.
Yes, that's right. Run and follow the person who is heavily armed as they lead you off into the bushes away from everyone. Closer. Closer.
Hey, what are you doing here? What is this?
You get one warning. Tell us where Gavin took the White Stag.
I'll kill you both. You won't get anything out of me. Tear at our enemies. Render them into blood and scream.
Listen here. You're smart enough to know you're in trouble. Tell us where you're keeping the White Stag and you can go back to your ilk.
If I tell you, the others will hunt me down and make sure I suffer.
Tell us where the stag is, or I'll carve out your tongue with my blade.
No. Listen. Trust me. No one needs to know it was you. I won't betray your trust as long as you tell us the location of the White Stag.
I believe you. It's Gavin.
That was way too easy to convince him.
Caged in camp further north. It's a creature of hope.
I believe you? Of course. Now, this is most certainly not going to be a trap of any kind.
Thank you. Now we'll keep our word. We won't tell anyone that you talked before you died.
Kate, please. We're better served letting her go. I gave my word that we would. We're better than she is. Our word is our honor.
This courtier will carry no warning. I will not allow it.
So you can one-shot them, but you don't do it when we're actually in combat.
Time presses us. We have two choices, Valiant. Do we free the stag using disguise or distraction? You were the one that dreamed of the White Stag. I will follow your instincts. Speak with me, and let me know how you...
We're gonna go disguises.
That's enough violence for now. Make haste. We have much to do. You've arrived just in time, Valiant. I scouted the Nightmare Court camp, and fortune favors us. The White Stag is not yet corrupted. However, that is where our luck ends. I saw a patrol guarding the outskirts of the camp, and several more courtiers within. Freeing the stag will be difficult.
My plan is to disguise ourselves and sneak into the main camp. Once there, we can free the stag and use stealth to escape. We'll need to steal some of their clothing so that we look like the other courtiers. Then we can move about freely.
A good plan, but we must be cautious. The camp's leader is Sariel, a cruel and prideful Silvari. She may notice that we are not what we seem.
Then we'll just have to make sure she's not around while we search. Maybe we can play to her flaws. After we find the cage where they're holding the White Stag, we'll set it free and fight to cover its escape.
Deception? Mayhem? I'm going to enjoy this plan. Very well. Let us go and find that patrol. Come, group of courtiers, and deprive them of their garments. Such disguises will cover our nature. For a while.
fortune.
Mind your tongue, saplings. Sariel doesn't like backtalk.
A pair of new faces, hmm? Know your place and respect my command, or I'll make you suffer. Courtiers, bring your weapons and follow me. Battle calls.
May
The white
nightmare
stag
guide
must be
you in the
close.
darkness.
Keep your eyes wide.
The darkness.
Ah,
The
look.
darkness is
The white
approaching.
stag.
It's approaching. To run.
It would be too
Get
great
away
a
from
cruelty
here.
to let his presence
Thank you
alive.
for my life.
We must break the cages. Free these captives. Excellent. Now we make our escape.
Dreamers are here, stealing the stag.
Building adrenaline. So close. I am full of adrenaline.
So we've basically given up on Netflix here. Yeah, they're doing more price changing and shit. So with the the wonderful freaking amount of shows that they don't have and shit, we're switching to Hulu. Yeah, and all the glitches. I'm really sick and tired of the glitches. For the amount that I pay, yeah.
Yeah, we've been having problem with syncing the vocal syncing.
Yep. Oh yeah, quite a few times, and it's no. It's like, really, there's no reason we should have these issues right now.
No, I think it's bad transcoding actually.
Well, yeah, and it's also on top of that they do. Okay, so they're going to reduce the number. Well, it's not for sure. They're trying out a new payment method. For $1 less a month, you can have Netflix so that it only works on one computer. Or for $3 over that, you can have it so that it works on 3 devices.
Now the question is, do they count a TV as a device?
Yes.
So you can have it on 3 TVs in your house.
Yeah. Or 3 Xboxes, 3 computers, 3 tablets, whatever.
Or 1 tablet, 1 TV, 1 Xbox. Yeah,
right.
No.
And on the other side of that, their overall support, shows and shit, they don't have that great. And okay, so they did all this, yet the CEO, the CEO took a 50% increase in pay, and yet, yeah, it's like, no, I'm good. Screw you guys. You're not improving the quality of your product. If you're improving your quality of your product, sure, fucking no. I'm not going to support a company that has just
doesn't live up to what you expect from them.
I go through their recently added or their freaking new releases, and I laugh. And when they dropped a lot of their old whatnot like that, I was willing to forgive it because of the fact of the price that HBO wanted to have their shows on Netflix. They were charging in a hefty amount, and so it's like, okay, yeah, I get that. whatnot. But then they switched, and now the one category that they have the largest amount of videos on, the streaming category, is like your 1960s.
She will not forget this insult.
That's where I'm like, no.
Sariel wouldn't actually attack the Pale Trees City just
If that's where your major source is, I can switch to True TV or freaking my regular like 7.2 and freaking get those old black and whites.
Some desire tyranny, others chaos. Regardless, they will come.
Their streaming service doesn't offer nearly as much as they could offer or should offer. So, yeah, I'll watch fucking a couple commercials, like 8 or 9 commercials per freaking movie, and go through Hulu, watch my TV episodes, and the next day or week after they air or whatever. I'm good with that.
Can't believe I keep forgetting to get waypoints.
That's refreshing. Why aren't you afraid? I sense no fear in you at all.
I'm very.
I just bury it deep beneath the core of my purpose.
I'm not willing to tolerate a lot of that kind of behavior.
I'm fast as the wind.
And hell, if I'm able to basically swear off a freaking Walmart, Netflix isn't anything. Yeah, I got a decent train going now. Took me a little bit to get it all working up, but yeah.
Valiant, quickly, to me.
That works.
Wardens, prepare for an attack.
Here they come.
And I have our guild banner down, so I use one of our magic finds.
You know, another thing that makes me wonder, if this stag is so important, so valuable, so necessary, why is everyone level 10? Wouldn't you want level 50s, level 80s? Or, better yet, give Kaith something other than a dull spoon.
She's pretty creative with that dull spoon, though.
Yes, if by creative you mean suck, yes.
Well, I was talking about using that spoon in combat.
Yep, hello YouTube.
I didn't say anything, man.
Uh-huh, you just heavily implied.
Protect the grove.
Well, at the very least on this one, I feel like I actually have allies as opposed to just, you know, people to absorb bullets from me, or arrows and spells.
Must find sorry. Once she's defeated, their courage will fail, and the courtiers will flee. Poor Sariel. Did you really think you could just walk into the grove
There we go. Now we got a train going.
Even Fowlin couldn't tame that temper of yours. Let's see if my blades can do better.
Strike now.
The first run through was a little rough with only having freaking 6 people. Now we got 15, 20, so makes a big difference. Also on the loot, I'm getting more grins.
One day I'll kill you, no matter what the Grand Duchess says.
Damn, that wind must have picked up something. Oh, it is. Yeah.
My friend, I apologize for Sariel's behavior. She's young. She hasn't learned to temper power with wisdom.
What is there to understand? The Nightmare Court is evil. It's destructive. You and Sariel are two of a kind.
You wound me. I am nothing like Sariel. She is an honorless craven, and I have been your friend. The court doesn't seek to destroy either the Solvari or the Pale Tree. We're trying to free you from the influence of Ventari's tablet.
You want to use the White Stag to corrupt the dream. You would turn this beautiful creature into a weapon.
Yes, for the greater good. Let me prove that the Nightmare Court has honor. Duel me. For the winner, the White Stag. For the defeated, death.
Very well, Gavin. I accept your challenge and your terms. Let's begin.
No, I'm not looking for a challenge, you little turd. Just a floater.
I will fight you with honor, Valiant. Let all assemble.
I am not resing that douche. You thought that was a good place to go AFK? What a...
Yes, it is. It's a whole great place to go AFK.
Betcha that person's just freaking AFK farming this boss.
I will be remembered in the dream.
Victory! The Nightmare Court will not try this particular tactic again.
Now the White Stag will be safe.
For now. But soon enough the court will find another way to draw the dream into darkness. Fowlin loves to cultivate misery.
Sounds like you have history with the court and this Grand Duchess Fowlin. Will you tell me the tale?
I knew her once, but I don't know her anymore. What matters is that you've done well, Valiant. Enjoy this moment. Come, one image in your dream has been resolved, but the other, the dragon, remains to be deciphered. Our mother wishes to see the White Stag, and I intend for you to be there as well. It is time you met the Pale Tree.
I'd be honored, Keith. I'll see you there.
Yeah, okay, so setting sodas out to chill for 45 minutes at -30, little bit too long.
Really now?
What just strikes me.
What clued you in on this?
When I opened it, it became pop.
Oh, not funny.
Andrea goes, you do know why, and why we call it pop is because, yeah, and yeah. I just had to prove it.
No, you call it pop because you're not from the right part of the country.
No, you call it soda because you're not from up here.
I call it soda because it's cold. Soda.
call it pop because that's what it does.
Well, you call it pop because, okay, is beer pop then for you?
Beer barely freezes after 20 minutes. Plus, up here, it never gets left in the car.
I will not argue that point. Ah, the pale tree. It's like a friggin' Twilight vampire on crack. Look at it, sparkles! It's in the sunlight! Oh my god.
I saw it in my dream. Was that because of you? No, dear heart. I do not control the dream. I am simply its caretaker.
If you will it,
You know, that's the first time I just heard the phrase outside of what Scarlet would said. I actually just heard the phrase dear heart.
free from the dangers it has braved.
The pale tree calls someone dear heart when they meet them.
Yeah, it's a greeting.
If I may ask, Mother,
Yes, but Scarlet says it with a specific intent. Should I call you dear heart?
my wild hunt.
In a completely out of place and out of tonality, kind of like Joker-esque.
I fear that it is.
Yeah.
A wild hunt is a sacred thing, a burden placed by the dream upon the strongest. And
So maybe it has to do with something to do with the first meeting with the pale tree and Keith?
Face to face.
Oh, that could be.
Only 2 of my children have had such a dream.
I know there's some history there.
All Silvari fight the
Scarlet
dream
knew
served
Keith.
the undead.
But did Keith know Scarlet?
Yeah. The
More than she was
in
letting
the
on,
Twilight
or-
Arbor. In Twilight Arbor, when you they're talking back and forth, and they ask Keith for help in Twilight Arbor. That's when you find out that she knew of Scarlet at least.
Yeah, everyone's gonna know a firstborn as opposed to a firstborn knowing some people.
Mother, is that wise?
Right.
Do not question the dream. We must all play our parts. Yes, Mother Tree. I will see that.
But wasn't Scarlet second?
Second generation?
Yeah, I thought she was like second gen.
I want to say she's first gen. Now you see the one screen where we have the white-haired girl with the all green. Who the hell is that? Can't be. That's not Keith, is it?
Yeah. White hair, all green. Yeah.
Yeah, but it actually looks like hair, not plant leaves.
Greetings, Valiant. I want you to meet Traherne, another of the Silvari firstborn.
She tussled her leaves in an odd way. Oh.
Oh boy.
She
Oh, that's
tossed the
terrible.
salad just right.
Oh god.
You tossed what?
Is
Salad?
that now? Here's a question for Silvari: is salad dressing a fragrance,
What kind of salad dressing?
or is it an invitation for cannibalism?
I'm glad to meet you, but I'm afraid we have
You know,
proper welcomes.
I have to say the actor who did Traherne, I like the voice, but it's so monotonic. I think it fits the character perfectly. No, really. Super scholar, knows a lot of stuff.
Where do you need me to go?
He speaks in a voice that makes me want to fall asleep and smash my face against my keyboard because I passed out. I'm not going to because I have caffeine in my system, but still, that's what it makes it feel like.
Before you go, a warning.
True.
On my way to the grove,
I mean, for what he is, yeah.
And even later on, when the story progresses, I don't want to ruin it too much, even though it's probably going to get ruined either later on in this episode or some other episode in the near future. When things change, he still keeps the same tone, so it shows room for growth, I think. I hope. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll just go with yeah.
I hope.
You know what hope and ArenaNet equals out to, right? Crush.
Crushed ended dream.
Yeah.
No safety or sanctity, no sleep.
Yeah. Hey, this isn't hard enough. We need a challenge.
Okay, let me add in more mobs. At which point, like, 15 people figure out a farm for it. We're still farming it. Alright, we'll nerf those skills. Everyone else goes, but we're not farming. But I don't... Hey, Nat.
Be right back.
I'm gonna be recording until my character hits 6 hours old, and I'm gonna be taking measure of where I am and the like.
Who are you? Are you another of these murderers?
Calm down. I'm a friend. Who are you and what's going on?
My name is Malik. The wardens took me in. They found me injured in the forest. I was here when the outpost was attacked. The wardens said these creatures are called the Nightmare Court. They've set fire to the camp and cut down everything in their path. We're outnumbered, besieged, and most of the guard has been injured. I'm all that's left of the defense.
Let me fight with you, Malik. I know the Nightmare Court, and I'd be glad to raise arms against them.
I'll have to trust you. I've no other choice. But I warn you, the wardens are under my protection, and I will let no harm fall on them. Help me drive back these villains quickly. We must put out the fires before they spread to the forest. Time for chatter is over. Now we fight.
You fight well, stranger. I'm grateful you came along. I hope you'll forgive my initial mistrust.
It was in the heat of battle. It's understandable. Tell me, do you know why the Nightmare Court were here? It's not like them to attack the Wardens head-on.
I do. It seems that they wanted me. I don't know why. I've never met their kind before, and I'm certainly no friend to them. They kept calling me the Harbinger. When I resisted, the courtiers took hostages. They threatened to harm them if I didn't give myself up. I was willing, but Captain Banya refused to allow it. I'm a civilian, she said, and they were wardens. I told her she was a fool, and now she's gone too.
Whatever the Nightmare Court is planning for you, I can assure you it isn't pleasant. Come back to the Grove with me where you'll be safe.
The Grove? Is that where your people come from?
My people? You mean the Sylvari? Malik, don't you know about the Grove?
No, I do not come from these lands. I appreciate your offer, but I won't abandon the Wardens. I'll go with you after they're safe, and the Nightmare Court's been punished. The courtiers said they were going to Joy's End.
Joy's End? Sounds lovely. I'll meet you there.
Off to Brisbane Wildlands. I'm definitely gonna be skipping Brisbane though, it's too long to get done. It's too wide of a zone.
I think a better question to ask is why anyone would want to crush a person.
Is there something you need? So, Valiant, you did show up after all. Tell me something. These courtiers, do they come from the same grove that you do?
We are all Sylvari, Malik, but they're of the Nightmare. I am of the Dream. You don't know the difference?
No, I've never heard of either one.
You remember the Pale Tree, yes?
No. Look, we need to get the Wardens back to Fallius Thorpe. Here's the plan. We infiltrate and sneak the villagers out. Then, revenge.
You're strange, Malik, but I like your style. Let's go.
We could steal their armor and wear it as a disguise, once they don't need it.
Those new converts. How long do you give them?
Not long. I heard the Night of Embers came for them.
These warships are delicate little puffballs. The Night of Embers knocked him flat.
They'll tell us about the Harbinger soon enough. You'll see.
That's the Night of Embers, isn't it?
I I sent those fools to bring me the Harbinger, and instead they come back with whimpering wardens. Pathetic. You there. You're new. Can you follow orders, courtier?
Me? Yes, ma'am, m'lady.
Then you're in charge. Make these wretched wardens talk. Do whatever it takes. Hit them so hard the pale tree can feel it. They will tell me where to find the Harbinger, or they will die feeding nightmare with their agony.
My Lady Knight, may I ask, what is a Harbinger?
He is the pale tree's doom, and nightmare's vindication. He is my dark hunt. When I find him, all will be made clear. Now go!
Yes, lead the way, courtier.
Get out of our way. We started this task. We'll finish it.
That must be where they're holding the wardens.
Ready yourself. They're coming back. This may be our only chance to escape.
Wait, Captain Vanya. Do you see what I see?
By the pale tree's wisdom Malik! What are you doing here? Wait, don't waste time answering. Just get us out.
Run, miscreant.
So close.
Oh, apparently I can't go that way. I can't do the smart thing and take everyone out the back exit. No, 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 no. I have to plow through the front door.
Stay close to each other. Take any weapons you find. Malik, Valiant.
Seize the moment. You chose this.
Adrenaline surging.
Maximum adrenaline.
That's enough.
I agree. Ugh. You would think that after I set a bunch of their friends on fire, they would learn, don't come after me. You would think they would learn after I fill them with enough holes that I can turn them into Swiss bark leaves. Don't come after me.
So close.
I am full of adrenaline.
stone.
I owed these wardens my life. You, Valiant, you risked yourself to save my friends, even though you've never met them. Why?
Because we're all Sylvari. We all follow the dream. Can't you feel that we're related?
Feel it? No, I feel nothing, Valiant. Only a great sense of distance and loss.
You've been too long from the Pale Tree, that's all. When you return, she will heal your lost memory. Come back with me to the Grove. You'll see.
I hope you are right. I want to hear more about this dream. If your friends can help me, then I will meet with them.
Make your way south to the great tree near the shore. I will meet you there. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery, I promise.
I owe you so much. A million thanks.
Forget her. You'll find another love.
Don't say such things. How could I forget her when she...
Not enough energy.
If the dream knows everything.
I trust you, Valiant. These others, well, we shall have to see.
The Nightmare Court is searching everywhere for this Harbinger.
They won't stop. The world is for exploring.
Kaith, Trahan, I have a very strange story to tell you. This is Malik. The Nightmare Court believe he is the Harbinger. Of what, we don't know. But they attacked those warden camps to find him.
Malik is your name? You feel oddly quiet. Strangely still.
When did you awaken at the Pale Tree? In what cycle? What did you dream?
Tree? I know no pale tree. I have had no dream. My first memory begins 2 weeks ago. I was lying by a river, staring up at an arched bridge. I was injured, and I wandered the forest from there, following the river until the wardens found me and took me in.
No dream? Perhaps you've only forgotten it. If you were badly injured, your memories could be damaged or lost. Perhaps if we look into the dream itself, we could find them.
Or we could follow the river and locate the place Malik describes. Maybe we'll meet someone who knows him and memory will return on its own.
I must know who I am, to fight the Nightmare Court. Valiant, I trust you. Which do you think is the best method to find the truth?
I'm pleased you're here.
While the three of you speak with the seer, I will search for the site of Malik's first memory.
Agreed. We should investigate every avenue of discovery.
I will meet you back at the Pale Tree. Farewell.
very different from mine.
Look, it's Trahearne, one of the firstborn. I've never met him. He spends all his time in ore. Don't you think he's strange?
What troubles you? My friend Amaranda spends her life meditating on the dream. She understands its nature more than any other mystic or firstborn.
If she studies the dream, why does she live so far from the grove?
Because she is so sensitive to it. She can feel every ebb and flow, like the tide feels the moon. Only far from the tree can she gain perspective.
And this woman, your friend, you believe she can help me?
Yes. If the Nightmare Court has robbed you of your memory and connection to the dream, Malik, she will heal you.
And if they have not? What answer will she give us then?
Something true. The dream cannot lie. That is its nature.
It's all right. No matter what happens, we'll be with you.
Very well then. Let us go.
The Skrit are in trouble. We must lend them aid.
These rats, are they your pets?
All life is sacred, Malik. Come, let's see what's happened.
I am full of adrenaline.
What are these treacherous creatures?
Careful. Skrit are usually friendly, but I would never call them. Moving on.
Alright, so I've been running the Russian Mumble server for now 24 hours with zero interruptions.
/GYNKNO. I moved in
So,
from Heavenly
that's a
Apocalypse by the
bonus.
server.
You still recording, Furdock?
Yes, I am. I'm recording this last living story, then I gotta go AFK for a bit, so that'll probably be the last
Wait,
one for the day.
wait for Obi to say something.
No, I don't want to wait for Obi to say something. Obi, shh. Seriously, because this is going on YouTube. I don't want to get banned.
Some magic is causing the earth to shake.
1 second, guys. Let me...
/GYNKNO. I moved to Guild Wars 2 by Cryptize Midnight. Cryptize Midnight moved to Soul. Cryptize Midnight entered channel. /GYNKNO. I moved in from Soul by Cryptize Midnight.
There we go. I was gonna ask nobody about his computer, but... Yeah, I know. You're gonna be stuck.
Something started, likely on purpose.
Agreed. Our enemies are here. Somewhere.
Look there. Those fires didn't start themselves.
Sit still and shut up. We'll let you go after we capture the Harbinger. My mistress, the Knight of Embers, was right. She knew you'd bring the Harbinger
There
to
we
this
go.
false seer.
I knew if I just stayed at the one waypoint that eventually they'd come around.
You will find that
Once you start a champ train, it basically runs until a major event happens.
And then it restarts pretty quickly.
Actually, after Jormag was destroyed, it took an hour before a Zerg formed.
Really? Usually it doesn't take all that long. All you have to do to announce is hit a waypoint and say fresh banners up at this waypoint, train starting.
House may burn.
Enough. The Harbinger's coming with me, with or without your agreement. I know which I'd prefer. Courtiers, to battle! Capture the Harbinger, kill the others. Simple task.
My adrenaline is rising.
She will find you.
Not enough energy.
Traherne, my friend. I thought you were another vision. You're real? You're here?
Be at peace, Amaranda. Are you injured?
Only in spirit. I could feel Nightmare's icy grip. But now it has gone, and I am warm once more.
We came seeking your wisdom. This Silvari Malik cannot remember his dream. Can you help him?
Gladly. Here, let me look upon you, sapling. Let me gaze into your eyes. A distant shore, and darkness, a root, a cave. You are the seed. What Ronin knew and never told still lingers in the dream.
What does that mean?
It means my fears are well-founded. You were not born of the pale tree, Malik. We cannot see your dream. You cannot see ours. I must return to the grove and speak to the pale tree.
Now I too understand. When the Grand Duchess hears this, she will send the whole of the court after you, Harbinger. She will never stop, not even when the grove itself is bathed in blood.
Whatever you've discovered, Traherne, the Nightmare Court now knows as well.
Only the Knight of Embers. If we stop her before she reaches the Grand Duchess, we can keep this information from the court.
But we were to meet Kaith at the Pale Tree.
There is no time. We must track down this knight and silence her. Immediately.
And now that next quest is well over my level. level 19. Yeah, not there yet. I'm still only level 17. Oh well. Time to stop playing this tune and go get other stuff done.